Hey, this is Can't Stop, Should Stop. We're finally back. We've been gone for a while doing a bunch of crazy shenanigans separately. And here we are. I'm one of your hosts, Peter Angelo.
Oh, hey, it's Bailey Pope.
Hi, Neil Rubenstein.
How are you guys
Fuck
doing?
on.
I'm good.
I'm fucking great.
Yeah.
We've all been traveling.
We've been
glad
traveling
that
a lot.
We're finally doing this again. We definitely thought we were going to do one when everybody was on the road, and we barely even spoke.
Yeah, that was not going to
Not
happen.
nearly going to happen.
I think there was like one text thread during your trip, but it was like, hey, does anybody know anyone in Portland
Yeah,
I
pretty
can book
much.
a show?
Oh,
Pretty
right,
much.
right.
And very few of those ended up coming to fruition for me. I got some good stuff in Portland, which was fun.
Hell
I did
yeah.
a couple shows in Portland. I did a wild show in Oakland that I got thrown on last minute. It was like a 3-hour variety burlesque.
But it was sick.
It was the place was fucking packed.
Really?
Packed. So they had like a section that was like, like the comedy jam, but it was like comedy, poetry, crazy music. I did like a quick 4-minute set, but it was fun as hell.
4.
4 minutes.
They were like, don't do 5. We
No.
don't have time.
No, they did. They definitely didn't. They had, they need to get those strippers up there to play guitar.
We're going to give you the light at 2.5.
Yeah, pretty much.
Guitar playing strippers.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, there was a whole bunch of wild shit happening.
That was just part of your like massive road trip
yeah,
with your boyfriend,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
How
That
was the
was
rest
just-
of it?
Yeah, that was just like a bonding thing. Like that was just like a fun little.
yeah. We just decided like, why not? And it was great. Like because we did a lot of like hiking. Tried to get out in nature. Really tried to see the country a little bit, and I
Are
loved
you-
it. I'm not built for hiking.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, are you out?
No, I had a rough time for some of these hikes.
Like
Oh, yeah?
before going, were you like, I like nature walks and blah, or you were like, dude, what are you talking
Why
about?
did you do gay voice right there?
That's my voice. We're all familiar. You know what I mean? Like going into it, like when you and your boyfriend met, and he was like, "Oh, I'm into this and this," and you were like, "Me too," or were you like,
No.
nah?
I mean, nothing against. I do like being out in nature, but I just know my physical limitations, and some hikes are some of them. But I'm also, I think, growing up in sports and like always trying to like push myself, I was like, yeah, 6-mile hike up a waterfall, sure. Why the fuck not?
My previous best is 48 feet.
Yeah. So I just did it. We went to when we were by the Great Lakes, when we were by Lake Michigan, we climbed this thing called Sleeping Bear Dunes, and it's just 1,000-foot dune to get to
Oh,
the
you
lake.
posted about that.
We get to the lake, and it literally took me an hour to get back up it. And by the time I got to the top, people were then like watching me and like cheering me on because they've seen me struggle the whole time.
Dude.
Little kids are running water to me, and when I got to the top, a bunch of like heavy-set middle-aged guys were just calling me an inspiration. Like I'm a folk hero
Dude,
now.
I can't imagine doing that though, because even if you think about like when you walk on the beach,
Yeah. Oh, it sucked.
and
it
yeah,
had to have been like at least 75, 80 degrees up.
I don't think that's actually true.
No,
Yeah,
but
That feels-
it felt like
yeah.
it. No, I'm not joking. This is 90.
I don't like
It
when
was
you
like
lie
So
to
this
me.
is 45 though.
It was like this.
Why don't do that with your hand? You guys are.
Well, no, it's,
No, the elbows turned. It's fine. It was. It was.
Oh, right
it
there.
was
If
like
this is
this, it was
45.
like this.
It was. I'm not joking.
And
It
here's
was.
our
No.
clip.
If this is 45, it was like this. I'm not
No shit.
exaggerating.
Okay, crazy.
It was fucking bullshit.
And you made it.
I fucking made it. Yeah, I had to because to get rescued cost $3,000.
That's my biggest fear. It's like I broke my leg missing a step.
Yeah.
And so like whenever friends of mine are like, "Oh, we're going to do this or whatever this," I'm like, "I can't go." If there's like twigs or rocks in the path, like if you can't carry me,
Yeah.
we can't go because I'm not getting helicoptered out of the middle.
So you can't walk on any avenues like west of 10th.
You just have to make sure there's a bigger guy always with you.
Yeah.
Well, that's a problem. I was always like drinking with my friends. My friends would always like warn me. They're like, "Hey, Pete, don't black out. We can't carry you." Like I was like, "Oh, thank you. That's very nice to know." And my boyfriend's sure not going to carry me off a mountain.
No. I just met him and he's not equipped.
That's the name of your memoir is The Problem with Twinks.
Pretty much.
We just had a fun show. You started a show
I
recently.
threw a show.
Oh,
That
you and
was-
Sally.
Sally, yeah.
Yeah.
We threw a show at our job, Hatchets and Hops.
That's where I met your boyfriend.
Yep.
Oh, that's where you posted from.
Yeah.
I kind of got like a little bit of FOMO because like
Oh, like as
You-
if we were hanging. We don't hang out.
yeah, you posted a photo of
Like,
him like throwing
I think we
hatchets, and I was like, oh, you guys want axe?
Dude,
I'm in New York. I was
Wait, I specifically checked your schedule that you weren't
I
in
had
New
a
York.
show, but I was in. Wait, it was Friday?
It was the 14th. It was
Yeah.
Thursday.
Oh no, I wasn't in. Where
Yes.
was I?
Because I am a good friend. I checked your
Mhm.
schedule before I put that show together.
Your show's the 16th.
yeah.
Where'd I come? Oh, I was in Cleveland with Liz.
Yeah.
That's-
No.
that's-
I checked
Uh,
your schedule
no,
before I put that show
appreciate-
together because I was
appreciate
going to
it. I
ask you.
appreciate it.
Wait, it wasn't Friday.
And you
It
can't
wasn't
do our
Friday.
show because
I
you're
had
at
a
a wedding.
fucking wedding.
Yeah.
It was Thursday,
Thursday.
wasn't it?
Yeah,
Thursday
Yeah.
was,
Thursday.
was their
Was my
your
show.
Because I was in Salem on Friday.
Yeah.
And then, oh, so you went back and came back
Yeah.
had a
Like I
one
literally,
day-
I drove up, did it, and then
For
I
a
left
show?
Salem. Yeah. It was like headlining. Like it was a great show. It was an all trans lineup.
I saw
Salem.
the flyer for that.
And then I left Salem. I left at 1 a.m., got home at 5 a.m., slept a little
Fuck
bit,
yeah.
got ready for Fun Gutter.
That's a fun show.
It is a fun
That was
show.
fun.
How was that? How was it this time? The one I did was awesome.
Good.
Yeah.
It was a great show. Like it didn't have quite as much energy as it usually does
Yeah.
because I think me and Sasha were a little stressed because we had two of
Yeah,
our
drops, right?
yeah.
Jeez.
So we were a little stressed, but like it's still a great show, and I think we had between 70 and 75 people. Great show out.
One of the funny things about the show at Hatchets was like Chris Metcalf didn't know that was where me and Selly worked, and like a bunch of our coworkers came, so he just thought like because we mentioned like, oh, a lot of our coworkers are here. Like he's like, where do you guys work? Like how'd you manage that? We're like, here, we work here. He's like, oh shit.
He's quick. He's a quick one. He's real
Love that
quick.
guy.
That was really sweet that all of them
Yeah,
came,
well, yeah,
like in a real way.
That is a great job. They're-
That's a
Sally,
great-
awesome.
Sally lives here now.
Yeah.
Where's he from?
He's from
Connecticut
Connecticut.
as well.
Oh shit. Okay,
Yeah.
right on. That it was weird. I don't know. You've been in New York for a long time. Do you like? I don't know if you hung out in this area back then, but like 2010 ish, the space was a skate shop that had a half pipe inside of it.
Wait, where?
Was it North 11th, right?
11th,
Oh, it was
yeah.
like was that? That's
Jason-
not House of Vans. That was
No,
Rough
that was over
Trade
on
or-
Kent. But
Rough Trade.
no, it was KCDC's original spot.
I feel like I remember that, but I kind of like missed that era.
It was like it was when that block was still like real dirty, like just
Yeah.
like kind of a mess. And it was actually right. It was that skate shop, and then
Just
there
like-
was a great.
Coyote Studios was over there. It was like our big rehearsal space was over there.
Oh, that yeah,
and
because
there's a
I had
Grizel's?
friends who lived in that
Was
studio.
it across from Grizel's?
I don't remember that.
What's the name of that supermarket? That there was one over by UCB. Grizel's?
Gristettis?
Gristetti's.
Gristetti's.
Gristetti's?
See, we're gonna lose New York points by not knowing how to pronounce this, but it doesn't matter.
I don't know what you're fucking.
I
talking
never
about.
said it out loud.
Yeah.
You just looked at it and you
See
just went, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like one over there.
I didn't know
across
that there
from
was
Coyote.
one over there.
Like right across from Coyote, I think. It doesn't matter. It's fucking further.
It's cool. Yeah, it's crazy though because it was that skate shop. Then Vice bought it and was there for a short bit, and
Oh,
now
really? I didn't
it's
know that.
this like that was like one of the first places Vice destroyed, took over, bought.
Nice.
Where you been at
Oh, dude. When did we record last?
before your
Fucking-
special?
I don't
And
remember.
Before the special?
yeah, it was early July
Yeah.
and we recorded.
Oh, before the special came out.
No, yeah, because I left July 9th.
Yeah.
Oh, so we
I
recorded
checked.
early July.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I guess just mostly like southeast stuff. I was in like Oklahoma and I was in Albuquerque, but like most of it's like Louisiana, Nashville, Atlanta, mostly that.
Right on.
Nothing really.
Nothing of.
How's the special going there? Like you just hit 100,000 views, right?
Yeah, 120,
Hell yeah.
125 right now.
That's what's up.
Fuck yeah.
I mean,
What the fuck was that?
I don't know what it means. You know what I mean? It doesn't.
good
It
job,
hasn't
buddy.
equaled
in
anything.
a real way, do you know it's okay to like celebrate? Like it's okay to like.
Is it though? I don't know, man.
It's awesome. You like
No,
it's a great special. It's the
I'm
quality is
stoked,
great.
Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah,
and like
I'm happy. I'm humbled
well, then fucking
that people are
be
give a
happy,
shit.
dude.
I can't be happy ever.
Gross.
That's true. We know that about you.
But it's cool. It looks nice. Dubin and Padula did a sick job.
Wow,
That's all I got to say.
you're an inspiration.
I mean, I never hiked up a 80-degree dune, but I mean, I'm a little bit of a inspiration. I will say a couple, like multiple hardcore kids who have gone comedy have reached out to be like, I didn't even know you could do a special on Equal Vision. I was like,
I mean,
no one did.
I
No,
would have
I was
never
like,
thought
I didn't
about
either.
that.
And so they're like, oh, it's like it's like it. I guess it is like motivating in that kind of way where it's like, not like
There'd be
like-
something special about the closeness and the
yeah,
crossover for sure.
doing a thing like that on like a regular label.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
oh, we can do that now. Like, not everything has to be 800-pound gorilla.
Yeah.
For sure.
So
I want to. If I put out a special or an album, I want it to be on Metal Blade Records, because I became when I was out in Denver, I hung out with the guitar player for this band Elysian, and then there was also the guitar player for Fallujah and the drummer for the band Havoc, who's also playing in
Havoc's
Fear
sick.
Factory. And we
sick.
just and because the guitar player from Elysian is gay, and that's how we became friends online. Like he saw my stuff, and I'm a fan of them. So we took those two guys though to like a gay strip club, and it was a wild night because someone gave my boyfriend money to give the stripper.
Oh, you were mentioning this at our show, and it's like
So it just gives him money to give to a stripper.
So I remember hanging out. Do you guys know Mark Benjamin?
I don't think
He's
so.
a comedian from New York City. He's gay. I was gonna say a gay dude,
said
and then I went
gay.
with gay, and I just went with gay, which
Yeah,
we all know how.
you did.
Canceled. But we and him went to dinner once, and
Cute.
just like
I ship it.
just like a couple of gay fellas, and a dude at a different table like started like flirting with him, and I was like, how the like.
You're like,
How
we're
do you
not on
know-
a date, but like, hey,
How do you
Yeah.
I'm
know?
right here.
Yeah, right. So like, do you feel like that? Like, or is that just like kind of the culture? Like, and I just missed that memo.
No, like, does it like bother me?
Because I know if I was out with Bailey,
I thought it was great.
and some dude started hitting on Bailey, I'd be
But
like,
this guy wasn't hitting on him. It was the funny part. He was like, it was so weird because like he was just kind of like looking at the stripper, and then this guy's like, "Here, does he want to give him money?" Because he was like his first time there, kind of deal.
okay, but same
Oh.
thing. If I'm with Bailey at a strip club and a guy comes over and hands her money to give the stripper, I'm gonna be like, yeah.
Like,
Oh, it didn't bother
you're
me
like,
at all.
it's possible
I was-
that we'd be here together. Fucking
I was like-
slow down.
I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
All right,
Fucking doesn't bother me.
all right.
what a good guy.
Yeah.
What
My
a
boyfriend.
what a
fucking-
wildly confident.
He already
bear
chose.
you
Yeah,
are.
He already chose me. Like it's weird.
Yeah, I
enough.
guess I'm insecure.
I also know like I go to the right place. I'm a piece of ass. So like,
Weird.
I know
I
how sought after I am.
I
so
need
it's
a
fine.
confidence booster. Where can I go?
I want you to take Neil. We should all go
Yes.
to like
Like a
one of
bear
your
event?
spots.
Yeah. I don't go to them. I don't.
No, like a spot where you would
where
kill.
I would get. Oh
Because
yeah. We would take them
if-
to like a bear event. Or something like that.
I mean,
They have them all the time. Oh my god.
I just want to feel nice. I
you
just want to
would
feel pretty.
so pretty.
Yeah. All right. Good.
You know what? I will make you feel pretty right now. When I like post your stuff and post things, I get messages about how hot you are.
But I get for you too.
Nice.
Like the girl I'm talking to now, when I posted you, she was like, "Who's your friend?" I was like, "First of all,
yeah.
and also you hate gay people."
We're gonna have to edit that out.
Nah, fuck it.
That's nice to hear. It's not usually women that I get.
No,
that
yeah. Well, if they're gonna if a woman's gonna be into me, she's
Yeah,
gonna-
for sure, for sure. Yeah, there's plenty. So there's plenty of guys who follow me. If I post like your special's coming out or whatever, something from this, I get messages like, "Oh, who's that guy?" Like, oh.
Yeah, it's definitely from the same
Oh yeah,
manufacturer.
for sure. It's the same Build-A-Bear.
I like doing the podcast with you guys because you can see what would have happened if I didn't transition.
Nice. This is a reminder. You're like, I made the right choice.
Holy shit, that was a close call.
I mean, I'm insulted by that, but all right.
What do you guys?
And it's also like if you didn't transition, but then also like if you went gay or if you didn't go gay. There's
so many options.
Yeah, it's just
so many options.
choose your own adventure.
Yes.
You would still be banging ladies.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like there's so many options. It's just how many different.
I mean, obviously,
Never mind, Neil.
being gay is a choice.
It's
We
100%
read
choice.
about that. And,
I chose it because I was like, the ladies
like,
don't. I can't pick ladies.
Everything's so
dudes
easy.
are so easy.
I hate like how everything
Gay
is
by
just
laziness.
handed to me constantly. It's just like I need a challenge.
Honestly, I at least chose a little bit more of a challenge by fucking twinks. There's at least less of them. Because if I was fucking bears, if I was into bears, oh, forget it. I would be just swimming in dudes. Wait, like it would be insane. It'd be so easy.
Do you mean like twinks like often aren't into
Not
you?
as many. There's like less of them. They're usually into each. Because I feel like in the gay world, everyone's like into what they are because they have this weird confidence about it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That's why you go to a bear week or a bear event. It's just bears on bears.
I guess that's fair. Yeah, I guess that's true.
So, do you guys know Peter Moffat? Who Peter Moffat is?
Yes. Yeah.
So I toured with him for a little while, and I didn't know anything about him when we started touring. And one day I went up to one of the guys in his band, and I was like, "Does Peter have family in every city?"
Family.
Yeah, because they look like
Coming away.
all the
Yeah.
dudes are look like
Yeah.
him. So I'm just like, is he like just like? Does he have like 48 cousins? And then the bass player of his band was like, "Oh, you don't know," like it was like a welcoming
No, like
party.
literally, we went to a bear week, went to one of the clubs, and it just looked like an offensive line, just like huddled
Yeah,
together
yeah.
with one dude in the middle blowing everyone. Like, it was fucking nuts.
Just like sweat is
Yeah.
in the air.
It's a football huddle, but the football is giving out blowjobs.
Yeah. He is the pigskin. Like it's fucking insane.
Jesus
And they're
Christ.
grabbing me, and it's fucking.
Oh yeah, that I feel like that's actually like kind of like a fear for me. I
Yes.
am homophobic, but
No, I
only
just don't want. I don't want to.
but only of giant gay dudes.
Yeah. I don't
Because,
like it either.
like I see the way dudes treat women. Like if a dude bigger than me just started fucking manhandling me, I'd just be like,
That's
I
what
guess
it
this
is.
is what I'm. This is what's happening.
Like when you're like a bigger dude, you've never thought that you couldn't take the person that was like coming up to you know like
Yeah.
I
but then-
did get like groped at one of the events, but he was smaller than me.
Oh.
It was like he's still a bear, but he was a smaller one because he literally grabbed my chest and like just squeezed, and I pushed him away,
Oh.
and then he immediately just like lunged in for my nipple
Jesus.
with his mouth, pushed him away again. And he was like,
Are you shirtless in this?
I was not sure. No, I don't remember.
Question.
I might have been wearing a vest. I don't remember. But yes, I was. It was vest, no shirt. I was trying to look sexy.
He sounds like a rabid raccoon.
He was. He was kind of like short, but like still kind of like buff, very hairy, and like literally when I pushed him away the second time, he like he had a riding crop, and he was like, "Do you want to punish me?" I was like, "No."
Jesus Christ. That sounds exhausting.
It was fucking weird.
Wait, how long have you been with your boyfriend?
About a year and a half.
Okay. So
Known
it's
each other. I mean, we
Well, you kind of
2
moved here
years.
for him, no?
that was a big part of it.
Yeah.
I was planning on moving for comedy for sure.
Yes.
Met him. It definitely kind of pushed me more so to do it. So yeah, we've known each other. I mean, just over 2 years, I would say it's been, but I've been dating a year and a half almost.
Were you like, did you date a lot or like go out a lot before you guys got together?
Not to like gay events and stuff like that. No, because the guy I was dating before was a little more like me. Didn't go to a lot of stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Just
The guy you
metal
were dating before.
Yeah. And so, like, I never went to those things. I didn't really have that urge. I tried a couple times to go to gay bars and like that. I was like, this isn't for me.
Uh-huh.
But, like, I would go with him. And even now, he's like, this kind of isn't for me. Because it's, like, really, we went to the P-Town one and we went to the one in Puerto Vallarta.
Oh.
And it's, like, the same shit at all of them. I'm like, I don't get the appeal. Like it's
You've been with women.
long time ago.
Oh, it's
And
been a
mostly
long
in
time ago.
threesomes.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
like over 10 years.
MFM threesomes.
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Have you ever been with a guy?
Just I've
I like that you laughed at that. You're like the gay guy in the three of us, and you're
I
like,
don't know, I just thought it was funny.
a guy
Blew you.
filleted me once, but it didn't. I
Filleted.
couldn't. I
like it didn't work for
It
you.
didn't
like
work.
it-
You were
Okay.
like, I'm gonna give it an old college try.
like. I'm not afraid of penises, but they need to be attached to ladies.
That's fair.
Nah, yeah. All right. Like the caveat.
I don't know. Like beards are weird. I don't know. Like I don't
Beards
know.
are-
I don't like
weird.
because like I remember making out with a guy with a beard, and I was like, I can just feel our beards.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I could
that's,
feel the dude's stubble and
Yeah.
like his like
Hey, I've never
manly
been- I-
hands
yeah,
were
I've-
on me, and I was like,
I've never been
I'm
blown
not
by a
feeling
guy.
this.
I've never
Like,
been
why
blown
are
by a
you
guy
so
with a beard.
clammy?
Yeah, I just want like a lady's hands.
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, just find a feminine dude. Try that. Little feminine twink.
You know.
I've got
Can I
several.
be-
I got several lined up that I get you.
But can I be honest? Like it's
No.
actually easier for me to get women. Like I don't know how to approach. Not that I would approach, but like I don't even know. Like I
You don't
even know
have
where.
to do anything.
Yeah, but
I'm not joking.
Yo, people
You
say
don't
that all
have
the
to
time. People say
You-
that all the time, but I've never. I mean, I've had a few people approach me, but like, I've had way more women slide in my DMs than gay dudes.
because they know you're straight.
Nobody knows I'm straight.
They assume it. I don't know. As long as they don't hear your voice, they're gonna assume it.
I don't know if you like, even if the sound's off, if you watch me talk.
If they say a still photo of you,
Yeah, okay, then maybe.
I'm gonna, all right.
Keep going.
I'm gonna put your photo on my story, and I'm gonna with the caption, "Gay men, if you would fuck this man, message me."
Oh, I mean,
and
that's
I want
gonna
to see
be
how
like
many
a 10
I get.
for 10.
Da,
probably.
da, da, da,
They're like,
da,
oh,
da, da.
he's available. He's open
How about
to
this?
it.
How about a picture of me and then the poll? Is this dude gay, straight,
Yeah.
fuckable?
The third one is fuckable.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
I
the 10
could
fuckable.
have. No.
Wait. Okay. So we.
Yo, Bailey's very rarely
No.
flustered.
I need to know when this was that you were
This
like,
was I was like
let's give it
19
a shot.
I was like 19, and I told this story on Ashley's pod. It was only like I'm open minded. Like I'm not like I'm never gonna be like whatever. He was friends with a girl I was trying to bang, and he was into me, and he like made it obvious he was into me, and I was like I'm just not into it. Like trying to bang this lady, and he was like, I bet if she knew you were cool like that, she would be into you. And I was like,
Fucking hook, line, and sinker. Jesus.
so I was like, all right, let's try. And he tried. We were in backseat of my car at the time. He tried. It wasn't happening.
Were you sober?
Yeah, I've always
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
yeah.
I don't know.
He tried. It wasn't happening, and I was like, it's not happening. He was like kind of bummed, and then I went inside, and she finished the job.
I guess I'd be super surprised if somebody had never like come to it themselves and then been like, well, I don't know, I got time. Let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
You know, I think that you would either like have been wondering already.
I wouldn't even do that if it was a guy I didn't like.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like if it was like I've been offered many times by dudes who are like I'm not into it. I was like, I couldn't even probably give it a shot.
I can give it a shot.
I wouldn't.
I've always felt. I know this is a metal podcast, but
Gay metal podcast now, bitches.
It's all gay. I've always been most attracted to enthusiasm.
Oh, okay.
Like,
So you're attracted to people being into you.
yeah, like
Hear that, guys?
the
Oh yeah.
Be excited about
Get
it.
on board, and then he'll be on board.
the especially if your name is bored. Okay.
I'll edit
the-
that out.
If you look at the spectrum of women I've been with, like
Literal
Sure. Yeah. Well, the women that I've been with that are on the spectrum, you'll see sure there's a grouping of this look,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah,
but then the spectrum, it's it's all over the map. You know what I mean? If you're super enthused, I'm it's gonna be fun.
So like you're more
That's
like
great.
you're
I like having
into
fun.
just like actually connecting with people.
Yeah, I like having a good time.
Yeah.
And it's a good time when the person's super stoked. And
Yeah, sex kind of sucks if someone's bummed about it.
well,
Yeah, that
obviously
is-
not
it's-
bum because that's not. I mean, that doesn't really qualify,
Yeah.
but that's a different category of thing. But what I mean is, you know the difference.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
have to
yeah,
fucking.
I
I
know.
got
You know
that.
what I mean? If a girl slides in your DMs and is like, "Yo, let's fucking hang, let's do blah blah blah," and then it's more fun that way
Yeah,
than
for
being
sure.
like, "Can I take? Can I do? Please?"
Is that how you do it?
Well, no, obviously.
Fuck, that's why probably. It's the voice thing that you did.
I'm obviously
It's the-
painting a terrible.
The way that you say
picture,
it is like
but,
a real.
yeah.
It just doesn't actually. If you do it that way, it's a problem.
I mean, you can leave all that stuff in at the beginning because I'm going to tell her she can't watch this episode.
Yeah, definitely not. You just got sucked off by a guy. Like,
She knew about that. She knew about that. I told her about that.
well, then what the?
Listen.
Then I'm confused now more.
Listen.
That she was. Are you gay? She's like, I told you, I let a guy suck it and it didn't work. So obviously not.
I told
Can't
her
wait, to,
after.
can't wait to meet her.
Wait. So, I mean, I'm at
She's
like
sweet. She's sweet. Right?
Yeah, it seemed like it.
How
but,
did How did that come up?
What?
The fact that you told her the dude blew you.
Well, because she was like, "Are you?" And I had to be like, "I'm not."
I have fucking experimental proof.
Wait,
Yeah.
you said because she watched your special and you're like a little like cute about things.
Well, I have a joke about what I'm into.
Sure. Okay. And so then
Ugh.
she was concerned
The
that
look you gave her, just going,
She actually doesn't qualify.
whatever, but you. All right.
She.
no, don't say anything.
I never mind. Fuck it. Yeah. Never mind.
She qualifies in a different way.
All right. I don't
I'm
wanna-
just into
Yeah.
tattooed chicks.
Yeah.
Don't help him.
I don't want
help
to.
him. Don't help him. Hell
Where are we
yeah.
going with this?
I mean, we were just talking about who's sucked dick and how it
Me.
went
A
and
lot.
whatever. That's good.
You
That's
been with
good.
guys?
I've done things. I haven't really dated any guys. Just I don't really connect with guys in a romantic way.
And is she your type? Is that the kind of girl you usually?
I don't know if I would say I have a type. I don't know. I've dated a lot of different kinds of people, both cis and trans, and some music, tattooed kind of people, and then some respectable people. And she's a respectable people. When we matched on Tinder, I was in this string of meeting people that really wanted to just fuck and were kind of freaky people,
Yeah.
and I was just tired of it. I was just I want to let's watch Parks and Rec, or I just don't want to do anything cool.
Yeah.
I just and
I don't want to do anything
and
cool.
our first date was a brunch date that turned out, then we were oh, well, let's keep on hanging out. And we went to go get coffee. And then after that, we were let's keep on hanging out. She came over and we actually got wine and watched Parks and Rec. And our first date ended up being a 7-hour date. Just because we were
Nice.
yeah, it was so I don't know if I've ever had a real type. It's just when I actually connect and want to spend time with somebody.
She's gay or bi?
She's bi. Yep. She hasn't had any long-term relationships, period. And
wow.
so she never had to really bring anybody to her folks. And so when we met and once we got serious, I went, well, so her parents were not pumped. They're super conservative. Because they didn't know that she dated women at all, and then there was me, which was just an extra caveat,
Yeah, really. Yeah.
you know.
Really
And
testing them.
I went and I actually met her mom. I was doing a job in North Carolina and I met her mom and like we had lunch and it was fine, but like it was clearly like awkward and she just was like, because I'm like multi levels of like different
Yeah.
than she is.
Neck tattoos.
I mean,
and-
yeah, like everything is just yeah, it was a lot, but
Comedian. Oh yeah. By the way,
That's it.
that's where I draw the
I
line.
can get down with all the rest of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you guys have coming up? Are you like looking forward to, or, like
Well, what did you do? You've been
What did
out
I do?
also on the road.
oh yeah, yeah, I've been gone constantly. But I always have to
Oh, you
like
do,
come
like, a million
home.
fests.
Yeah, festivals, right?
Yeah,
You
I
do
do a
fests, like,
lot of
every weekend.
fests, like at least once a
How
month,
is
pretty
North Carolina?
much.
I sent people to say hi to you.
North Carolina is a lot of fun. Jenny Stencil runs the Idiot Box, and it's a cool club. And like the fest is a lot of fun just because there's a shit ton of people that are there. It's like a good way to connect with other people that maybe you haven't seen. And I also did Don't Tell in Raleigh when I was down there. I did a show in Richmond on my way down. Yeah, that was a great weekend. I don't know. I've been in Salem and I've been in. I did another fest in Western Mass,
Yeah,
which was
you
a
do
lot of
more
fun.
festivals. I feel like anyone, just like, do you pretty much know which ones are good now, or are it still crapshoot?
I do know ones that I won't be like reapplying to.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
so you're still getting some.
Just yeah,
crap ones.
there's definitely still like there's so many like
Yeah,
that
like, that's
pop
all-
up all the
that's-
time.
Like I just don't have like the affording of like of a big miss will probably just like kill me.
Yeah.
But like I that's what kind of stops me from applying to so many. I try to at least wait for the ones I know, like I've seen people do.
What I'll say is like even fests that like aren't like technically like
The
well
best.
produced or whatever, like you're going and you're just meeting other people.
No, which is great, but
and
it's still, I mean, it has to be worth it to a degree.
I think that it's in the long term it is worth it because like all my paid road work is from people I meet at festivals.
Yeah.
And so it hasn't paid. I'm in so much debt. But
Yeah, exactly.
like eventually, like I think that it'll be a really good foundation to build off
Yeah.
of, and it's proving to be that.
Yeah, that's definitely the benefit of those things. Even if they're bad, you can still make it work
Actually,
for you.
I do have a question for you then. Like, how did you build up your like road work and stuff like that to start getting your stuff? Where
I
did
mean,
you begin for that?
Same
With
way.
festivals?
Yeah. Well, so I just did the World Series,
Oh, okay.
and it's like
okay.
it's 10 weekends.
Oh shit, yeah.
So it's like their satellites are like all over the place. So I would just the very first year I just did one and I met some people. Second year I just did all of them.
Yeah.
I was just like I was still working my regular job, so I had money. And I was like, I'm just gonna do all the satellites, and I just met people. And you see a lot of the same faces, and you know, you do a decent job at like one or two of
Yeah.
them, and I was winning a bunch also. So I was like,
Yeah.
you know, people were like noticing, and people outside were noticing,
Yeah.
and that really. So it was the connections I made there, and then all those vouchers, and then people noticing that, and then when you win those, you get to work that club again.
Yeah.
So like if I won Laugh Boston, I got to go back to Laugh Boston, and then open for a big headliner, and then that guy took me out
Yeah.
again, and like, you know, it's like that's you know.
I have now it's funny, I'll have people, you know, either messaging me or commenting on my stuff like, hey, come to, you know, when you come to this city, but it's like one person in each place.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know, do I tell them to like reach out to your local
Yeah.
shows and stuff like
Yeah.
that, ask them to have me and things like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Because
you do that.
Yeah, because I can't, because I feel like, you know, oh, one or two people want me there. Cool, but like that's not
That's
enough for
two
them
more-
to want me to.
But that's two more people than anyone else.
Yeah. And what I would do in that situation, and I don't have as much experience as either one of you, but like I would get their info, I would get their like phone number and their zip code just so I can let them know when I do come.
Yeah,
That way I
for
also
sure.
have that,
Yeah.
like that info if I want to call some club and say like I know
Ashley-
people.
Ashley taught me a trick. iPhone.
Yeah.
iPhone recognizes words in photos, so just screenshot it and forget about it. And then when you're going to a place, search your photos for the word Baltimore.
Oh yeah.
and it'll pull up the photo.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That I didn't know,
Ashley
because
is
we had it
why
from the
I
trip.
started my mailing list.
Ashley, like when it comes to that stuff,
She's a genius.
Ashley is the fucking blueprint.
Yeah.
Or Liz Mealy is pretty fucking great at that
Liz
stuff too.
works really hard
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But those two, like, and I mean, whatever, those are two of the three openers, two of the three headliners I open for. So
Yeah.
it's like, I get like that stuff reinforced constantly. Those
Yeah,
guys
Liz
are
actually,
fucking
you
beasts.
can like, I don't know if anybody ever listens to this and wants to know, like Liz Mealy, like will, if you like Venmo her like $5, she'll send you a couple videos that she's done on like building business
Oh, okay.
on the business
Well,
side of
like,
it.
I'm at that point now where I'm like, all right, I
Liz
started
also-
gaining a following. What do I do with it? Like, how do I?
Sorry to interrupt
no,
again, but Liz also has a like a app or whatever, like a site that she built
Oh no shit.
that is like text collection,
No.
text and email collection, and
Like text this word to this number.
yeah. So, sorry, but go ahead.
No, but it was just, but exactly, like I'm at the point now where, okay, how do I?
And you have
make this work
followers and
for me?
stuff. Yeah,
that's the thing, is, like, I'm
yeah.
like, but I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Well, when
Like,
you had
know,
that video pop, like I'm sure you're like, well, this is great, but I'm not getting booked anymore
well,
because of
well,
it,
it's
you
just
know, or
it's
like
oh,
whatever.
I have almost 22,000 followers. People here and there want me to go play, but I'm like, I don't know how to use this to my.
And I feel like
advantage
that's
to
how
get
most
places.
comics don't like get anywhere. Is like even if they go viral a few times, they don't know how to like grab that
Yeah.
momentum. It's
I
like
also.
what?
I'm trying to phrase this so I'm not like shitting on people.
Uh-huh.
I ain't shitting on people. Are you shitting on me? No.
A lot of times when someone pops internet wordly,
Yeah.
they don't have anything to back it up.
Oh, they're not ready. Yeah, they're not
no,
ready.
no.
You know, like you're a different story. You know what I mean? If you popped, you'd be like, well, I have an hour.
Yeah,
I can
sure.
go fucking crush anywhere. Like some people out there don't.
Yeah.
And so they can't capitalize on that like little bit of momentum.
I feel like, I mean, being that we're in New York, like I feel like most New York comics that I know don't have an hour
20 minutes.
because like
tops.
all we do is 10s and
10,
15s here.
yeah.
And like that's why I tell people all the time, just like, I mean, I know that a lot of people don't have cars here, but like leave,
Yeah, for
get
sure.
get out,
Place you can do longer sets.
yeah, you can.
That's what I try. Like that's why I try to go back to New England a lot and keep my connections to like the scene in
yeah.
Connecticut I came from, stuff like that. Just so I can be like, hey, can I come do 40 minutes or whatever, stuff like that.
I will say what I'm experiencing, leaving and coming back, you got to get back at the end of the line again, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Like I'm taking the bullet at shows that like maybe I probably shouldn't be taking the bullet.
Yeah.
Or
Sure.
like not getting added to shows that like I definitely like at least am at that level.
Yeah.
For the
you know what I mean?
record, if you didn't have to get to your other show, I wouldn't have had you go
No, I know.
where you did.
No, that wasn't.
So just
That wasn't
I
as-
want you to know, I
But that other show I had to go bullet, and I know that there
As
were
well?
shitty people after me.
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I wouldn't have had to go bullet at yours if I didn't have to go bullet at theirs.
Yeah. I mean that one's a very specific scene for sure. Yeah, that does suck. I mean, I mean, you're gone way longer than I ever am.
Yeah.
And like every time I've been gone a lot, I feel like people forget about me.
No. I just can't get people to fucking notice me in the first place.
I feel like I mean
you're getting noticed now though.
Yeah,
People know who
sure.
you are now. When I talk to people, they're like if I'm like, oh, Bailey and Peter, they're like, oh, Peter, Metal Pete. I'm like, yeah. They're like,
Oh,
"All right."
cool. That's nice.
People know who you are.
oh yeah. Well, let's check our time here. Maybe we should land this
Do
plane.
something. You guys want to mention? You want to talk about Fest, or we do Fest in the next ep?
How about we
Stay on topic
do
here.
Fest on the next
Next
episode?
episode.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
All right. So, what do you want to? Do you want
I like
to?
any music that like.
Oh yeah,
any-
did you go to any shows this week or last week or anything?
I'm actually tomorrow, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Tomorrow I'm seeing Better Lovers at St. Vitus.
What are
Why
they
aren't you
gonna-
going?
I didn't get tickets in time.
Oh, dude. All right. Let me see what I can do.
Oh,
St. Vitus.
shit.
Yeah.
Let me see what I can do.
Come with
Alright.
me.
It might be hard because it's better. Like it might be like a
Yeah.
tough one, but
I mean, Dice sent like that, like if you're not going, like you can return
Yeah,
it
yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
So there might. Are you on the wait list? Are you
I
on the
think
wait
I am.
list? I don't know.
honestly.
I mean, I'm very
I,
pumped about
I
seeing
know
it.
it's supposed to work, but it's a very slow day tomorrow, so I can always. If I'm like, hey, I gotta fucking leave.
Do you know who else is playing that? Do you know who the
No,
openers
I
are?
don't.
know.
I don't know.
I'm curious what else they're gonna play.
Right, because
They have
I
four- they
only
have a
know
four-song
5
EP.
songs.
5 songs, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Are they gonna
Ellis
go into
Dunes did
their...
a national tour with 6 songs.
I would
That's
love if they like came and like they did like some Dillinger.
Dillinger, Every
or-
Time I Die,
Yeah,
yeah,
that would be
yeah.
sick. But like,
Yeah.
I feel like I doubt that Every Time I Die would let that happen. Like the
But they have
others.
3 of the 5 members. I feel like that's like enough.
I
I
mean, the
think the
reason they broke up is because they can't
singer,
get
yeah,
along.
Yeah.
I think the singer would be
He
like,
wouldn't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
They
he
have
would
to be
know.
doing something, though.
Yeah, they have to be
And they're
doing
doing
something. Like,
covers.
could be
Well,
like
and
a cover. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure
I'm
a
seeing
cover.
them this weekend too in Alabama,
Yeah, Furnace.
and so
Are you going to Furnace Fest?
yeah.
Huh.
But like 5 songs at Furnace Fest would make more sense
Oh,
than 5
100%.
songs headlining
Yeah.
at Vitus. So I don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's
They
like
might have
20
other
minutes?
songs that aren't out yet.
Fair.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Dude, it's such a good album. It's
I've oh my god, I've been
Any
like
concerts recently or soon?
I went to Desert Fest, which was a lot of fun. Saw the Melvins, and
Was that in the
Godflesh. It was a
desert?
knockdown. No, it was at the Knockdown Center in New York.
Oh, you were there the other day. My buddy Rich went. That was
Yeah.
the night of Fun Gutter.
Ah.
Yeah, it was like for my birthday.
It
we
was,
went, took some,
it was
took
Boris,
some,
Boris
Bob Boris. We
Godflesh,
watched Godflesh.
Brent Bjork,
Yeah, we watched him.
Yeah. Melvins.
Yeah,
Who else
Melvin's
was on
headline.
that? There's a lot of good bands.
There's
on
a lot of
that.
there's a lot of
Yeah,
good stuff.
cool,
Mondo
cool.
Generator was there. But yeah, we took some Molly and rocked out to the fucking.
Yeah, that was like right
Melvins.
down the block from where we were. Because my buddy Rich passed and was like, "Hey, what's up?" And we started bullshitting. I'm like, "Are you here?" And he's like, "No, I'm going over there."
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah.
no, it was a lot of fun.
Oh,
It
you
was a lot
didn't
of fun.
stop by.
Melvins would-
You didn't stop by Fun Gutter just to say hi. That's crazy.
I was on drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know where
so
the
were we.
fuck I was half the time. What do you want from me? It was fucking. It was a wild weekend. I went to a deathmatch wrestling, got drunk, woke up, did drugs.
Please stop yelling.
No,
You love.
I love
that
shit.
stuff.
Oh, I love that.
What about
shit
you?
So much.
You seen any music?
I feel like I did. Oh, I went to see in Nashville. I went to see Get Up Kids, Newfound Glory, starting
yeah.
line All American Rejects.
Wow.
And I think the next thing I'm going to is Pain of Truth in Brooklyn,
when?
November 1st.
I'm down
It's their
for it.
record release.
Yeah. Oh, the bass player was
Zach.
was at the show that I performed at, and yeah, he like.
Oh, he was at the stand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
he
show I
told me. He
did.
told me. He's like, oh, I saw your boy Peter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
He's
yeah,
a great
I'm
dude.
I'm down for that then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come out.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because
yeah,
the next one I have that I'm planning on going to is Stick to Your Guns and Comeback Kid and Spirit World at
That's my
November.
that's my world.
yeah, that's like I got my knuckles tattooed.
Hell yeah.
Did you not have this before?
No, I got it done in Portland.
What does it say?
It's True View.
Huh?
Huh?
Interesting.
You don't have your upper. Oh, you
I
have
don't
your
have
other
these,
that
yeah,
other side.
I might do. It's gonna be corn. It's gonna seem corny.
Knuckle tattoos are corny.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna
That's the
do
point.
logos of my friends' bands,
Oh, that's a cool idea.
That's
like
I like
bands I've
that.
toured with.
Yeah, that's sick.
So the Bayside Bird, TBS Panther, some kind of Reject something, and some kind of Motion City
Yeah.
something.
That's a
Like
great
maybe
idea.
The Robot, and then I don't know for Rejects. I don't know what it would be, but
It would
what
work with
what
this-
What would be that one?
that lawnmower.
Yeah.
Just a tiny
Yeah.
single needled
Yeah,
lawnmower.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been trying to think of what it could be, but I feel like those. I think that'd be like a cool thing to like
I
represent.
think so.
That's a
Yeah,
great
Because
idea.
that's like a huge part of my life and
hell
now
yeah.
my career. So
That's actually the least corny of knuckles tattoos.
Yeah.
To be honest, that one actually I like that a lot.
That's a great one.
but I mean, if you don't know who I am and you just see like a guy with a Bayside taking back, so you're gonna be like,
Yeah, but then you might be like,
I don't know.
why?
I
And you're
mean,
like, oh, I toured with all.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
you
'Cause at
look
first they
like
might
somebody
say-
who would
if-
have
if-
stories
look,
of why.
Yeah.
If they know them, then they're
That's
Well, they
Sure,
might
cool.
know me.
Well, either way, but I'm saying,
Yeah.
say hypothetically they don't know you, but they recognize those. They're gonna be like, oh, that's cool. You a big fan? Like, oh, actually, I fucking toured with them. That's pretty sick. Like
Oh yeah.
to represent that. Like,
All right, yeah. I like the cut of your jib.
thank you. I'm here to help.
Oh, that's really
Um,
nice. What you said
I
about
was
his
like-
jib.
Yeah, so I got the knuckles done. Now I want to get my hand done. So
Yeah,
so it
hands
really
is
fit in.
cool. Hands is
I
always
have,
all
I
the
have
cool
the
kids.
idea, and I just got to go get it done.
Hands is cool.
Yeah, I mean, like I
Big-
would never do my knuckles before my.
Shut up. Why not? What difference does it make?
Doesn't matter.
I've already made the decision to fuck my life up. What are you talking about?
I don't like. I don't know if you guys. I imagine looking at both of you, I feel like you agree. I hate hand no sleeve.
Oh, for sure.
That always
That,
bugs
like,
that
that's
bugs the
like-
fuck out of me.
Like what?
I 100% feel like
I think that is an
old
old
when I
thing.
bring it
Yeah,
up.
I think
Like
that's
me,
an old
like
thing.
if
No, it's
if-
something about it. Like, yeah, it like
Yeah.
when you see
your
somebody
brain
that
like
doesn't.
can't compute it almost.
I mean, you see, like that happens a lot now. With like people will be like, one of their first tattoos will be the neck tattoo, and you're like, you know what? Go fucking die. It makes me so mad. And it's not rational. I know that, but like, still, fucking die.
Yeah.
Please die.
I
Listen,
feel like everyone's allowed those things if they have like a soapbox or like you want to be like, because oh, gatekeeping's bad, but I don't know. I think sometimes it's okay.
Dude,
Kinda thing,
honestly,
like, you know what? Fuck you. You earn it before you get the neck.
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I don't want to, but yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. Get your upper arm, and then get your forearm.
I remember like one of the first times I saw it, I was we were on Soundwave Fest, and like a whole band of kids were wearing like track jackets, and they had hands and necks, and I was like, oh, what band is that? Like all full sleeves, and then they all took off their track jackets, and like one of them had like a hat, like a quarter, and I was like,
Dude.
wait,
You all
dude.
got hand tattoo.
I was like, you guys all got hands and necks, and like
Can't.
you're purposely wearing track jackets and shit. Like,
Make people think they have more.
That's embarrassing.
but
as
I
fuck.
get. I mean, you know, whatever.
I
Yeah,
want to
it-
be
it-
understanding,
It
but
is
like,
like it is like I was like, why do we
Fuck.
care? But I don't know. It's something that bothers me too.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I shouldn't. I don't care. Why do I care when people go the left lane and then cut into the merge? You know,
Because they didn't earn it.
Yeah, but all right.
I don't think that that's
Although,
a
yeah.
synonymous situation. That's about justice.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's,
you waited. They didn't. Fuck them.
But why? Like, yeah.
Although I do it too.
I don't know. I
Well-
get worked up, and then I'm like, what am I getting worked up? about?
We're out of time, and so how about what are you doing for the next like 2 weeks?
God, honestly, mainly I got a wedding I'm going to, but then I'll be in Philly on the 29th at a fun like all queer show at Fat Lady Brewing. So that'll be a fun one. Looking
September
forward to that.
29th.
September 29th.
Hell yeah. I am going to be at in Austin. Oh wait, no. That's a couple. That's a little further out.
Do you have stuff already?
A couple, but yeah, we could talk. I don't know,
You
I'm
should
going
do
to
that
Birmingham.
show that we hung out at.
Oh right, the barrels.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know what I'm doing. I can't keep track of right now. But I know that I'm home a lot more for the next like 3 weeks. Yeah, that's not helpful. What about you?
I'm with Ashley this weekend in Richmond.
Oh, hell
Ashley
yeah.
Gavin, and I'm with Ben Bailey for 10 days.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
at the
What
beginning
in
of
Richmond?
October.
Sandman or
Funny Bone.
Funny Bone? Right on. Cool.
2 a night, Friday and Saturday night. This
Hell
will
yeah.
be this. We won't be done with this, right? Oh, we might be.
We
'cause
might.
it's just-
Yeah, it should be easier.
All right. So yeah.
Hell yeah. And where can people find your info?
Neil Rubenstein.
Neil Rubenstein. Just
NeilRubenstein.com. Neil
dot
Rubenstein.
com.
Go
Yeah.
outside and yell it in the.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
honestly, at this point, yeah, yell it. See what happens.
BaileyPopeComedy.com.
Metal
Pete comedy on Instagram, TikTok, all that.
Hell
stuff.
yeah. All right. See you next episode. Love you.
Later.
Bye.